All right, day 3, Colorado Fall Camp. RK, Jake, the man, Uncle Neely, who was on the scene at practice. What can you tell us about today?
Spirited practice. It really feels like when you said day 3, I said, damn, it has only been 3 days. It feels like it's been 6 days. They're going after it, man.
Are you sure that's not just because you're very tired?
I think everybody's very tired. There's been a lot coming at us for 3 days. It's been 12-hour days easily, but the team is embracing it well and fighting through it. Lots of energy, man.
Speaking of that, the schedule of this fall camp is interesting with basically you jump right into, 6, 7 straight days of practice. What's your thought on kind of the philosophy behind that?
Well, it's football related. It's the same schedule that you will have going into a regular game week. So because we had a team meeting on a Sunday, camp really started that Monday. And our first true break will be when we clock out Saturday and come back on a Monday. And then at that point, I think the off days are going to be Sundays and Wednesdays.
Just what did you see on the field? I know the wide receivers are making a lot of plays. We saw Draylon make a play yesterday. Will Shepard's been balling out. What did you see today?
I got to tell you, man, the offense is making some big plays, but the defense is making bigger plays. At this point in camp, the defense is more consistent. They're stopping the offense as far as what would be sacks. And then, of course, you don't touch the quarterback, don't touch the merchandise. And so they still let the play go, and a guy might go for a big run, but it was going to be a sack. The defense still has the upper hand right now, but the offense is, each day that goes by, they're having more and more successful big plays and moving the ball down the field.
Who specifically has stood out to you on the defensive side?
The D-line, just across the board. The pressure they can get back there has been phenomenal, man. It really has. And they're allowed to thud the running backs, and so the running backs are earning it. When you see footage on well-off or reach the people and the running back made a big run, he had to make a big run because they're hitting.
So with that, how's the offensive line performing so far? Protecting Shador, run game, all of it.
It is so hard to measure it because it's so much better than where we were last year. And so I think what these coaches are focused on is not just being better than we were last year, is making sure these guys are playing the best that they can play. And it's got to go to that level of coaching with them. Because if we just sit back and say we need to be better than last year, that was accomplished with recruiting. Like, we are light years better than we were last year. Now it's time to make sure you're maximizing how these guys play together.
You mentioned LeJontay and Trevor as the players of the day. Let's do today's players of the day, but also maybe yesterday's as well.
Oh, man. Today's players of the day would be all 100 players out there because there was a nice skirmish that involved everybody, including Shiloh and Shador shadowboxing. They didn't fight for real like the others did, So I'm going to go with the team energy just overall and not pick a side for today. But yesterday, I'm going to go with one of the backs and give me Charlie Offerdahl.
And then how about on defense?
On defense, I have to say Trevor Woods again. Really would. 2 days in a row, I got to go Trevor Woods.
That's impressive, and I can't let you off the hook with going with the full team for players of the day today. I have to press you.
You got to press me, but I'm going to go with him, man. The energy was off the charts today. Let me tell you this, y'all out there in TV land. The first year here, we went the entire spring without any skirmish or dust-up. We got to fall camp and finally had the first and maybe had one other, like maybe. We're 3 days in, and it happens every day. And today, involved everybody. So I'm still going with it.
All right.
You want that kind of passion. You want that energy.
You got anything else, Jake?
Yeah, just last thing I'll ask is any position battles that have caught your eye so far during camp, whether running backs or edge group?
Not yet, but today was the first day in pass and just shoulder pads. This time next week, we're going to have some better answers to that question because now the guys are going to really be able to tackle, and I am looking forward to that because the running backs and the linebackers have been chirping at each other and saying, okay, circling the date next week. You won't be able to do that a few practices from now. So I'm looking forward to that RB-LB matchup.
All right, there you have it. Also, shout out to our guys back here who I think stopped what they were doing and stood in the heat because they were worried about their sound. You didn't have to do that, but appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys soon.